I'm on. I worked. Oh gosh, I think I worked 12 hours on Monday. I worked 14 hours on Tuesday. I worked almost 13 hours. Actually, no, at least 13 hours on Wednesday. Yesterday, worked 10 hours. Today better be a freaking short day.
Hell yeah, you got to benefit from that no tax on overtime. Thanks, Trump.
Yeah, come tax time, I will. That's when I'll get it back. But hey, it's coming back to me. So hey, that's better than nothing.
Hell,
It's
those first 3 days were more than that Democrat fella was telling me that he works all week. He's like, sometimes I work, 36, 37, 38. And then he said, wait, no, I actually 40 hours a week. Yeah, that makes me a little bit suspicious.
means he just works a few hours each day.
Yeah, basically. But no, that guy was whacked. I've had a lot of whacked guests this week. I don't know if you've seen them all, but shit, these
Morning,
people are
lunchbox.
nuts. Huh? Oh yeah, morning
Lunchbox is
guys,
in
morning.
chat.
Morning, Eric. We got six
Morning,
people in
Tracy.
here already, huh?
But yeah, and then I'm having to deal with. I ain't got no more slush fund. I had to dip into my slush fund, so I ain't got as many hundreds in the back of my wallet running around with right now. I got hit pretty hard this week, where we're doing the rest of the house in that laminate flooring. I bought all it. Of course, I paid cash for everything, so that's the plus side. I still don't owe nobody shit.
Hell
And
yeah.
Brandy pulled her carpet up in her bedroom, and there's some mold spots underneath the padding. So
Oh
we're,
god.
even though I don't think it's black mold, we're treating it as such, and we're cleaning it and putting stuff on it to just obliterate it, and then I'm gonna roll some kills over it, which is just like a paint stuff. It's supposed to keep it from coming back, putting a barrier down. And Tennessee's the mold capital of the world, anyways. There's just a lot of mold in Tennessee.
I did not know that.
So
I think there's a lot of
yep,
mold in Florida too from the humidity.
yeah, it's the humidity. It's also where like Gatlinburg's worse for it than where I'm at because they got all that tree coverage and stuff, so they don't get a lot of light. Hey, I'm glad you asked about that, Jason Daniels, because I want to talk about that here in just a minute. They released the Epstein files.
Files, Colt, fascist. Give me the files now here.
Yeah, I know it, Trace. There's a lot of mold in Florida too. That's what Graham was saying. Them stucco houses are notorious for getting mold and mildew on them. You're gonna have to overlook me. I'm snacking on my fruit gushers. This is my little treat for the day.
That's
I've been
classic
trying to
right there. That is a
kind of watch what I'm
classic.
eating.
I
Yeah,
love gushers.
I'm a kid. I'm a big kid, but so yeah, I'm bought the wood, bought the bought a new refrigerator. It'll be here Wednesday. Bought a dehumidifier. Bought an air purifier. So I'm as broke as a liberal in them chats right now.
Hey, shit, at least you can fix your house up.
Yeah, yeah,
At least you own your house.
yes. That's a blessing right there in itself. Is not owing anybody anything on that house. So shit hits spam. There ain't no trying to take my home. And but yeah. Oh yeah. I pissed Omar off. I timed him out.
Oh,
He,
I'm so sick of that dude.
he wanted to chat about fascism, and I had my list of fascism, and I don't know what they're talking about. The 14 points of fascism. All I know is fascism is laws put down through authoritarian rule. So in other words, you make somebody wear a mask. That's fascist. You make somebody do anything, it's fascist. Am I not right?
Yeah, you're right. And not to mention, they tried these 14 bullshit points on me. I already did a debate on this literally a day or two ago. I debunked
Well,
every single one of his 14 points as complete horse shit.
well,
So
Omar
those
had this
14
had this
points ain't
list.
holding up against me. The Democrats got to try harder with these 14 points because they
Yes.
ain't holding up against my arguments. You're
Well, it's like I sent
losing.
you that. It's like I sent you that definition of fascism right out of the dictionary. They have changed and altered the definition of fascism over the years.
I
And
read him the definition of fascism, and I told him how it didn't meet it. And then he says, "Well, I don't know about the definition, but it meets the 14 points." Then I said, "Okay, let's go through the 14 points." I debunked the 14 points, and he said, "Oh, I'm not that." He said, "I'm not that smart. I'm not that educated." He said that about 10 times, and then when I said, "Yeah, I don't think you are too educated. Maybe next time on stream you can come back with a little bit more of research." And he said, "Well, why are you saying I'm uneducated? Why are you trying to pick on me or something?" And he said, "Well, I'm smarter than you. Blah blah blah." And then I'm like, "Well, you just called yourself uneducated. You said you didn't know shit about 10, 20 times. So which is it?"
well, here's
And it was
another thing.
honestly embarrassing for him. It was honestly embarrassing for him. Just complete embarrassment for him. That was a bad one on his part. He should have never joined in the live stream without knowing his facts. Because
Yeah,
he
yeah. I
embarrassed
about died when
himself.
he said he didn't know what fascism was, but your hat was fascist. I commented on that and I said, if it's fascist, who's making him wear it? It's not fascism unless they're making you wear that hat, is it?
Y'all realize that this is satire and he's a liberal, right? Neither one of us are liberals. This ain't a joke. This ain't satire. This ain't comedy. I mean, maybe we have a little bit of comedy here and there.
And but no, Omar, he led out with a bunch of different points, and the first one was January 6th. I'm here to tell you right now, I'm so fucking over January 6th because, and then especially, I see January 6th and what they're retorting back to me. That's what they're using. It's like I told Omar, I said, dude, I'm not even reading the rest of it. I said, I'm sick and tired of addressing it. We've talked about this shit a dozen times. I'm not going round and round with you. And
Fascist fishing in Naples. Hell no, it ain't fascist fishing. But I don't know if you saw it on the news this morning. Here's some a little bit breaking news for you. Trump is meeting with Putin in person. Vladimir Putin. He's meeting him in person.
heard about that. I think that'd be
It,
good.
that's gonna be crazy. I can't lie. I wonder if we're gonna see videos, and I'm sure we're gonna see videos and news about this.
But
I,
go ahead.
I already know that Trump is gonna be, demanding his normal power. You ever notice how Trump shakes people's hands? He really establishes his dominance when he does
Have you
that.
ever noticed how he touches people you ain't supposed to touch?
Yeah,
like
I noticed that.
that Saudi Arabian prince just walks right up and pats him on the back. Does the same thing with Putin.
And a lot of people think that just like some men are ridiculous out here. When they shake someone's hand, they ain't establishing dominance by trying to crush another's man's hand as hard as you possibly can. That's
That's
the
not how you do
opposite
it.
of dominance. You're supposed to do a firm handshake, but you ain't supposed to go like you ain't trying to like when you try to crush someone's hand when you look like you're trying too hard. No, that's not establishing dominance. That's beta male activities.
Yeah,
Like you're not
yeah,
supposed to do that.
absolutely.
Not only is that a sign of weakness, that's also a sign of hostility. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Now, if you're actually a big guy and you got a lot of hand pressure, yeah, I can understand that. Some people just have stronger grips than others. But when you're just like looking like a tryhard, you're a little man, 5'4", 110 pounds, trying to grip on my hand. I'm just saying this because I had this before, and
Yeah.
that's not good. But that's not how Trump does it. He's not about crushing other people's hands. He just kind of just the way he
He
maneuvers.
pulls them in.
He pulls them in.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do whenever I see someone that I shake their hands and I can tell that they're really trying to crush my hand. I just pull them in, and that seems to really piss
Hmm.
them off quite a bit. But what are people saying in the comments here?
Lunchbox says, and Neo
Oh,
Neo.
this guy has Trump derangement syndrome. He keeps
Yeah, a lot
talking
of
about I
people
make
do.
140K a year. You ain't making nothing a year. Making all these YouTube accounts about Euro and travel, Trump and the kids and this and that. You ain't making no money making all these accounts. So I know you don't make 6 figures a year. You can stop with all that horse shit.
Yeah. But if you want, let's talk about that list for just a minute. You want to?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Everybody been talking about release the list, release the list. Do you think they're gonna believe anything that's on that list? The only thing they want is to see Trump's name on that list. If it's on there, he's crucified automatically as a PDF file. If it ain't on there, it's going to be fake
Fake
information.
list.
It's
Fake
a
list,
fake
yeah.
list. Am I not right?
That's exactly what I've been saying for weeks now, but they don't care. They're not even going to check who's on that list. The first thing they're going to be scrolling through is looking for names that start with a Donald. If it doesn't say
I
Donald
believe a
Trump,
guy named Rusty Shackelford is on the list.
yeah, I don't know who that is. Who is this?
He's in our chats.
Oh, okay.
But so anyways, did you know that it's not official. I don't consider it official because it's leaked information, but evidently the conversation with Ghislaine, they call it Giselle. It's Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, whatever her
But
name. I just call her
yeah,
Maxwell.
they leaked the conversation with her just to the point of just saying that
I heard they're going to release the full transcripts first, and then they're going to release the audio.
okay,
But they're gonna say, "Oh, it's fake. That's why Trump put her in a minimum security prison. He's gonna pardon her. He's gonna pardon her." When then he doesn't pardon her, he's gonna say, "Oh, he put her in a better prison. That's why she said that."
okay, it might not be as bad as maximum security, but let's get this straight. There is no really better prison. It's still prison. But before she even went and testified or talked about anything, she was given immunity, meaning nothing could be held against her. And evidently that conversation cleared Trump. Now, now they're going to say, "Oh, I don't know what the future holds, but I just know it's same situation as with the list. Is that if he ain't implicated in it, it's bullshit, and if he is, he's to be crucified." So there you go, folks. We've talked about the list. It's bullshit. The fucking deposition or whatever that Ghislaine Maxwell gave, y'all, it doesn't matter what she says unless it involves Trump. You're not going to believe it. So why do I even care what you think?
This is gonna be another buzzword for the next 3.5 years. Files,
And
Epstein, files.
and aren't liberals, aren't they prone to just believing what the courts tell them anyways? I
They
mean, they
should be
believed it
believing
about
it. You believe everything you hear on the news about Trump, but now this is on the news. You don't believe it.
exactly. They believe the 34 indictments. They believe the charges against the civil charges from E. Jean Carroll toward Trump. They believe that. They allow these courts to tell them what they think until it goes against their narrative. So now it's false on my end. I'm calling bullshit on that. I mean, it could be false on my end. But the fact is you all have already got your minds made up before it's even happened. So
What do you
why do
think
I
about Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton getting subpoenaed to testify about Epstein?
they wouldn't have got subpoenaed if they didn't know something.
And also, don't forget about the ex FBI director, the one that threatened Trump's life, James Comey. He got subpoenaed to
Yep.
talk about that Epstein, huh? What did he do with those files? He must have been doing something with those files. Why did he get subpoenaed?
Yep. He'll have to answer for that. And that's where accountability comes in. This is where he either needs to roll on someone else, let that shit roll back uphill, or or he takes the fall. That's what needs to happen. One of the two things. He either needs to take the fall or he needs to send it on up the chain. That's how that shit works. I know any other time I've been in trouble for anything, that's how it works. You know, they question you. You keep your mouth shut, they going to throw the book at you. You run your mouth, they going to give you a sweetheart deal and send you about your way.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
For damn straight, miss, I do support Trump. I haven't been given any reason yet not to, and neither have you all. And that's another thing. Let's talk about fascism again for a minute. What has Trump done that is fascist? What has he made these liberals do? I can't think of anything.
Then when I bring up the facts that in the definition of fascist, it says dictatorial power. What dictatorial power? What dictatorship power does Trump have? Separation of powers has been going on since his entire term. Like, I don't understand it. We got 250 people in here. If the Democrats have any questions or topics, anything they want us to discuss or
Oh, but he
mention,
is.
you can drop super
Oh,
chats.
Jason Daniels says he is a convicted felon and he is a fascist. What makes him fascist? What has he made? Jason, what has he made you do? Huh? What? He makes you use the right restroom? Hey, that's for your safety, pal. You go in the wrong restroom, the tooth fairy might get you. You might come back out with $27, $28.
Some Democrats asked if they can send food stamps. No, you can't send super chats with food stamps. Sorry about that.
Yeah, if you're able to send food stamps and you obviously don't need them and you get your butt to work. That's right, Lunchbox. It's DTS, Trump, or TDS, Trump Derangement
DTS,
Syndrome.
yep. Can I send Social Security? Can I send SSI? No, you cannot send SSI. You cannot send food stamps. The only thing you can send is super chats. No SSI, no food stamps, none of that
Hey,
bullshit.
Nick, I love what ICE is doing. I love what they're doing. And thanks to Bill Clinton, they're able to do it.
That's about
Yes.
the only good thing I can think of that Clinton did.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can put my phone down. Thank you, Bill Clinton, for the expedited deportation laws that you put into effect in 1997. Thank you so much. You've made it a lot easier for Obama and Trump to deport without due process.
I heard someone talk about ICE, so let me pull up this image I got.
Yeah, I'm going to
You
pull one
want to
up
talk
too.
about ICE, huh? I know how you guys like to push that bullcrap narrative saying he's an illegal immigrant. Superman was an illegal immigrant. Bullcrap. Superman is joining the ranks of ICE.
Take us out, men that voted for Biden.
Oh my God.
Here
Kamala Harris.
you go. I got that one too. Men that voted for Harris.
Oh my God.
You poor saps.
We ain't worshiping no one. We both know that Trump did fucked up things here and
Speak for
there.
yourself. I just sacrificed a whole bucket of chicken to Trump because I gotta worship him. I gotta make sacrifices.
I sacrificed
Yes,
a goat to Trump.
this is
Now
what Democrats
they're
did.
getting more and more upset about this girl here in the jeans on the left.
You know
More
what? They
ICE
at least
agents, please deport, deport, deport. We just talked about Epstein. If you want us to talk about something specific, drop a super chat. We can talk about it. It's like even when we do talk about Epstein, 2 seconds later, a new person joins. Talk about Epstein. Jesus. We might as well start calling it Epstein derangement syndrome. If you guys actually cared about the kids, you would care about the 320,000 missing kids that went
they
missing
don't
at
care about
Biden's
kids.
border.
They don't care about kids working in a marijuana farm or MJ farm. They don't care about kids missing. They don't care about none of that stuff.
They don't. And you know, the MJ farm is messed up, but you know what's just as messed up as kids working with that kind of material is that there were literally 2 convicted PDF files on that farm. that they were working at.
Yeah.
Hello, Champagne. I don't know who you are, but welcome to my channel. This guy just spams my comments all day talking about Hunter Biden. We get it. You love Hunter Biden. You love everything he says. Cool, brother. Cool. You can vote
Well,
for him if he runs in
I hope they're
2028.
able to afford one of them $100,000 poo-poo scratch and sniff paintings that he makes, because they deserve one.
I think Biden should send all of his fans a miniature small painting to each one of his fans.
Oh God.
A scratch
But
and sniff
yeah,
painting.
it kills me. I want to know what has Trump done that is so fascist. What has he made these liberals do? I mean, if anything, he's given us freedom. I mean, if it kept on, we was going to have mandated use of pronouns. And the bad part about that is if that had happened, you'd have had people suing over pronouns.
I'm sure they will still sue over pronouns. If a
There's
liberal
already
got
been
enough
lawsuits.
money,
Yeah, there's already been lawsuits over it, actually. You must have missed that, my dead dad. We just talked about it, so just hush up. We might touch on it again, we might not, but you'll just have to tune in sooner to the show.
if you want us to talk about something specifically so badly, you'd be dropping super chats. I read them all out loud. I discuss them. I don't care if you guys are trying to troll. Trump's economy's doing great. The stock market's doing great. Jobs are coming back. But another thing, you know what? I will mention something about Epstein too, because there is this woman. She was one of Epstein's victims. She went against court. She, was one of the people that I believe got Epstein his first charges. She used to work at Mar-a-Lago for Trump. I think she was that famous massage therapist. And, in 2024, she was on Twitter. She was quite active on Twitter. And she never came out on Twitter and said Trump was innocent or anything. But she said, I hope Trump wins this 2024 election. Now, whenever you bring this up, all the Democrats will say, "You mean the lady that did suicide? The lady that killed herself?" Yeah, maybe she did. A lot of victims have mental health issues, especially victims of Epstein. So why are you victim
Yeah.
shaming? Aren't the Democrats against victim shaming? But when I say
Hell,
the victim of
I
Epstein
thought they were
supports
against a
Trump,
lot of different shaming.
Epstein
Epstein,
said he was Trump's best friend for 10 years. Okay? And
yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell
So,
said Trump never did anything creepy. And Epstein's victims said they want Trump for president and that he's a good man and he didn't do shit. So I don't see the point here. You really believe Trump had best friends? Because personally, I've seen business people like Trump before. Maybe not on Trump's level exactly, but these people are they're not lone wolves necessarily, but these are not the kind of people that got best friends. They just trying to build their own empire and their own business. People that are trying to build their own empire to the level of Trump and stuff like that. Yeah, they got friends they like, they got people they like, but they're not like the average Joe that like has a best friend. They ain't like the 20
you
or 20-year old or the 30-year old or 40-year old,
know what?
that's hanging
These
out with one
people,
guy all. It's not like Trump and Epstein were going out to the bar 7 days a week. That's not what happened. But
not
that's how
even
the
that.
Democrats like to paint the picture.
It's not even that, though. I mean, there's people I grew up with that in the fourth grade I might have been best friends with. We are no longer best friends for some other reason, whether we grew apart, whether we had a falling out. But shit happens. Doesn't mean that we're best friends forever.
Trump did not have a teen modeling agency. That's more bullshit. But if you want me to Google it, I will gladly Google it, show you on screen, and prove that you're a dumbass. Just drop a super chat, say Google it. Because I will Google it, but if you ain't even gonna do the own research before you say shit, I don't really even find a purpose in researching too much. It ain't true. Just like the shit about Trump having minors at a beauty pageant ain't true. That was Miss America. That was age 18 to 24.
Yeah. And liberals, they prefer their women to have wieners. I don't get it. I guess because they ain't got one of their own. That'd be my guess.
I don't give Biden a pass in general, but at the same time, I don't say he's I don't say he's a proven PDF file. I just say it was very creepy that Biden sniffed children every day live on television and touched them inappropriately as he was the sitting president.
I can't prove it, but I would be willing to bet that Biden's the type of guy that after everybody gets up and walks out of a room, he starts to sniffing chairs.
Yeah, I
I'd be
can't
willing
prove it either, but that sounds about accurate to me. If you guys have any
to.
questions, comments, drop some super chats. We'll talk about whatever you like. But also, double tap that screen. We got like 500 people watching us. I know you guys don't hate us that badly.
Yeah, there's no way I would live in Gary, Indiana there, Reinhardt. Too close to Chicago. Be honest with you, north of 40 is too close to Chicago as far as I'm concerned. Oh.
Oh, we got a bunch of Trump derangement in chat. Normally, at this time of the day, I already know about the Trump derangement
You
being
know what?
high because there's a high level of unemployment in chat, basically. That's what I'm getting
Let's
to.
try something here, though. Let's try something. Okay, everybody stop your spamming. I want y'all to type in here into these comments, what has Trump done to you that is fascist? Come on,
Everyone,
let's
type
see.
down below. What has Trump done to you that's fascist? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. All I'm getting is a bunch of no's. They can't think.
Yeah, I'm not.
Impressed? Freedom of speech? What does that even mean? He didn't
I'm
violate
impressed.
any due process. And also, that wasn't anything he did to you.
Yeah, Clinton
Alien
did that.
Enemies Act is due process. Expedited removal, that is due process.
So
Attacking
we
the
ain't.
media? How so? He's suing people
Oh,
for
here we
lying
go.
about
Here
him?
we go. Here we go. Here we got January 6th again. Raul Vega. No, he didn't start an insurrection. If anything, whoever censored his tweets started the insurrection because they took the man's voice away. He couldn't even condemn the acts in real time because they muted him mid sentence or between tweets. So, no, liberals have to wear that one. Trump didn't censor himself with media. Liberals did that, and that is fascist. So, right back
He's
at you,
rounding
pal.
up non-violent immigrants and sending them to gulags. First off, these are illegal immigrants. You forgot the word illegal. If you enter the country illegally in any country in the world, they're going to put you in prison. So just be happy that Trump is deporting these people. Some countries you'll get 5 years in prison. They won't deport your ass. They'll just put you
Hey,
in prison for
Andrea
5
Rainey,
years.
you own a dog? Do you own a dog, Andrea Rainey?
Double tap that screen though if you love your mom and you love America.
Come on, Andrea Rainey. Do you own a dog? Yes. Oh, holy shit, you own a dog? Hitler owned a dog. You must be just like Hitler. You must be
Double
just like
tap that
Hitler.
screen. If you guys got any questions or comments about Trump or anything, even about us personally, we'll answer
I
them.
can't
Drop super chats
I can't
though.
take the credit for that little skit that I just pulled them in though. That was a Charlie Kirk deal, but it proves the point.
Hey YM, how are you doing? Trump
Billingsworth,
2028. Have a good morning, YM.
you've not seen me fuming. You've not seen me fuming. I might get excited, but I'm not fuming. Big difference. I just think it's funny when y'all fall hook, line, and sinker into some bullshit.
Speaking about Charlie
Yeah, that's
Kirk,
right.
I
I like
want to check
Charlie
out
Kirk
that new
too.
South Park episode.
You know what? I want to see it. I've seen bits and pieces of the Trump one. I want to see the whole thing together instead of just bits and pieces. But what I've seen is actually pretty funny. You got Mr. Mackey that becomes an ICE agent. I think that's the okay. Get in the bus, okay. I can see it
That is
now.
hilarious.
Oh,
It's on Paramount Plus.
job? Yeah. Here. I'm at work now. I just get to sit a lot. But I'm at work now. Yeah. My boss is punishing me today.
What do you think of Australia? Well, shout out Australia, but I disagree with a lot of the shit that's going on over
This
there.
is how my boss punishes me. I'm gonna show you. I think it's funny. Thank goodness I have a sense of humor. This is how my boss punishes me. He gives me the little Mac. This thing is tiny.
No Big Mac like Trump. Trump likes his Big Macs.
Yeah, he gave me the little Mac. Yeah, so I get punished today because I'm in the little Mac. I think it's funny though. Actually, it's not that I'm punished. I had to take my truck into the Mac shop to be worked on, and this one was done, so I brought it back, and they're only gonna need a couple tons of asphalt, so there's no sense sending a triaxle dump truck that can haul 22 tons for 2 tons of asphalt. So I get to take the little mini Mac. See, this thing's tiny. There is no leg room in this. This is not for a tall person. I feel like I'm a 400-pound person being squished into a ride at a county fair somewhere. And actually, that has happened before. Let me tell you what, funny story real quick. We tried riding some rides at a fair last year, and it was some Mexicans that was running the ride, and I got a kick out of them because I truly could not fit. Could not fit. They had this shoulder bar. Okay, it would not come down the lock. He literally put his foot on the bar and he says, Julio, come here. We got another chub chub. He goes, breathe in. And as I breathed in, click. I'm telling you what, I was like, I had arms out each side, you know. Oh man, I was herniating through the bars. Yeah, they gonna make
Jesus.
sure I rode that ride though, and they did. Oh my gosh, that was the most uncomfortable ride I've ever been on in my life. I almost passed out because I couldn't take full breaths. It's like I was so scrunched in it, it's half breaths the entire time.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I'll never do it again.
That rock climbing you did, though, that was real impressive.
Hey, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'd like to see someone else out of shape do that.
Man, I can't even do that rock climbing myself.
You could do it. You could do it.
Nah, I'm not good at that rock climbing.
You could do it. I know you could do it. Especially if you started on the side I did that had all the different pucks, but the ones on the further to the left you went, the lesser pucks they were. That's the first time I ever done it. So I did the bunny wall.
They're crying about tariffs in chat. They're crying about tariffs. Listen, I had a Mexican American fella, and he had a Mexican citizenship and American citizenship. I mean, both passports, and sacrificing a bucket of chicken to the orange. I'm not gonna say the orange God, because there ain't no
Yeah, and I
God other
chant.
than the God I believe in.
Yeah, when I make my sacrifice, I have to chant while I do it. You know, hum diddy 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 hum. Hey, y'all see this back here? See all that garbage along the skyline or along the
As I was
horizon there?
saying, yeah, I
Terrorist
had a
work.
Mexican American fella. He doesn't like Trump. He believes in deportation of the most people, but he doesn't like Trump. He's not a Trump supporter. He's more of a libertarian kind of guy. I think he's more left
Was
wing
that
than
the
he likes
guy
to
that had the
admit.
Moroccan name?
Nah, that's not the guy. This is a
Okay.
Mexican fella. He looks white though. He's a white Mexican. He said tariffs work. That's an economic fact. He doesn't like Trump, but he admits tariffs work.
Yeah, and FYI out there, people, we don't always pay the tariff. Not always. Sometimes the company elects to take a hit on the tariff to still be competitive in the market. So I'm all about that tariff.
And plus,
Trump's
they're crying
tariffing them
about
up.
tariffs. 90% of these tariffs ain't even going to be here next year once we even negotiate with these countries.
Oh, there'll still be tariffs. We've negotiated with some countries
There'll be
already.
some lower tariffs though. It ain't gonna be like
Lower tariffs. That's
200%
right.
on China. It's not gonna be like 200% on China. I'll just put it that way.
Yes.
But if
And
tariffs are so bad, then why did Joe Biden raise the tariffs that Trump already put on China and other countries? Why did Joe Biden raise those Trump tariffs?
I got an even better question. If tariffs don't work, then why does every other country tariff America? This is what got them in this situation to begin with. If they wasn't tariffing us and doing that stupid bullshit and controlling the drugs, leaving their country, they wouldn't have these problems right now. They gave Trump the reasons to do it. So, yeah, why is it if tariffs don't work, if they ain't good for our government, why does every other government tariff us? The CHIPS Act didn't help Americans. The CHIPS Act's a bunch of bullshit. The CHIPS Act helped foreign people in Ukraine.
Did you guys see that Apple invested $100 billion in the building of factories and facilities in the United States?
I didn't
That
know
was
that, but I
just
know
the other day.
General Electric's bringing a bunch of jobs back. I think Kentucky, and Kentucky deserves them jobs. I wish they'd sent them to Eastern Kentucky, but they went to Louisville, Kentucky, with those jobs. But General Electric is bringing appliance manufacturing back to the
That's more
states.
bullshit. Some countries had 110% tariffs on us. The Democrats trying to lie once again. 2% tariffs average on the U.S. like from other countries. Bullshit.
Yeah,
No country
bullshit.
had 2%
There
tariffs
were
on
things
us.
worse. There were things worse than tariffs on us. There was places like, say, I don't know if Germany was one of them, but we're just going to use it for. Let's use Spain. Whatever car Spain makes, they sell it out as a supercar, whatever. But for us to sell vehicles in their market, in their country, it would be something like we had to pass a bowling ball test, meaning they had to be able to drop a bowling ball from 6 feet above the car, and it wasn't allowed to leave any damage in it. And you tell me a car you can drop a bowling ball on from 6 feet and it don't leave no damage? Because you bring it to me, I want to try it. Cause I call them bullshit. And
Cybertruck.
it would sell it off.
They won't even let Elon sell his Cybertrucks over there.
You know what? I bet you that Cybertruck might pass that bowling ball test.
That's what I'm saying. Probably.
I saw him shoot. I saw him take a sledgehammer to the thing. I've seen him shoot arrows at it. It was crowding Joe Rogan's podcast or whatever. They shot arrows at it one day. I don't like the Cybertruck. I think it looks very, very strange, but it's not necessarily a bad vehicle either. I mean, the thing can take a hit.
This guy said GE used to have a plant in Evansville when I was a kid.
Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah, Evansville, Indiana.
Man, I used to love going up in there to deliver stuff. They used to be a coal plant or a place where I delivered coals up there, and I'd nose my truck in against the lake, and I got to wake up every morning. Whenever I was there, I got to wake up just the sun rising up across the lake. Man, it was beautiful. It's one of the perks of truck driving.
Didn't Elon just give Trump 15 more
Yeah.
million
You know
dollars
what?
after he said he was on that
People
list?
get mad at each other and say stupid shit all the time. You might see me get mad at Graham one day and call him a dirty doo-doo head. It doesn't mean that I mean it. Graham ain't a dirty doo-doo head, though. I like Graham.
Thanks. You driving trucks on perks? No, idiot. There's drug tests too often.
Yep. Yep. You have at least two. You have two randoms a year, and if you're in an accident, you automatically have to go take. If you even just get a violation, you're liable to take one. And then if you go through a scale, DOT officer's liable to walk up and say, "Hey, here's a cup. Go fill it for me." So yeah, but see, you can't plan 2 days in your system. You can't plan for that for a random. They come up, you got to take it then. You can't wait 2 days. And then it costs you a lot of money to keep your license. You have to take a bunch of like AA type classes, and it ends up costing about $4,000. Couple perks, an illegal substance, alcohol. It ain't worth $4,000 to me.
If Trump was on the list, Dems would have toted it already. Yep.
Hey, 3 Hefe. Yeah, if you can quit smoking, and I smoked, okay, I did. There was a time I could pass my test or whatever, or I took a break from trucking, but it holds you back. But if you can pass that piss test and you're a decent driver, just a decent driver, you don't have to be in the top echelon, just a decent driver. You can slap him gears, and keep from bumping into things and secure your load. You are a force to be reckoned with. You can pretty much write your own check. Um, that's where a lot of people. Ooh, okay. Feller was going in. This just rolled in the asphalt plant here. Still had his tar path way up. He about daggone got it took down. They got these sprayers that sprays a soap in your bed, so asphalt don't stick. Yeah, I thought he was going to lose his tarp bar there for a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you can quit smoking, trucking's a great job. And the way I looked at it is I'm probably going to have to work till the day I die. So I might as well pick something I can do till the day I die, and that's truck driving. So I can't, I couldn't shovel asphalt. Just shoveling asphalt pays really, really good money. But I can't do that. It breaks you down. By the time you 55, 60-year old, you are a broke down person. And you got 10 more years or 5 more years before you get to draw any Social Security or retirement or anything. So, but anyways, let's talk about something else. Let's move on from the
He
truck
said
driving.
he challenges you to say something unifying.
Okay. I mean, that's easy. I mean, can't we all be unified underneath the American flag?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Democrats, Republicans. We all have
Yeah,
different opinions.
we all have the same flag. Can we not be unified underneath it, even though we have different ideas?
Even though we all want to deport illegal immigrants, we can still unify Democrats and Republicans.
No, not under the Trump flag. No, there is no Trump flag. Underneath the American flag, the stars and the stripes. The one that was held after the I don't remember which battle it was. Shit, I need to look that story back up. But during our independence, the
If
one
you
that was
can't
held up by
stand
dead
us, why do
bodies.
you keep watching us, Michael? I know you're watching us. I know Mr. King Koopa is actually Michael, aka Mr. Hollywood director that makes no money. If you can't stand watching us, why do you watch us? Mr. Hollywood director that directs no films.
Is that him,
Now
you
he's
think?
saying he'd rather burn the flag. Of course you would. You're a Democrat.
Yeah, yeah. Well, burning the flag is not per se brave. It's burning the flag in front of me that'd be brave. And hey, I'm at Bojangles every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Come on down, I'll buy you a coffee and a biscuit, and you can test that theory out. Sevierville, Tennessee, Bojangles, Saturday, 7 a.m.
Demon crap. Does anyone have any questions or comments or anything they want us to talk about? Drop some
Dan,
super chats. We'll
Dan,
read all
bring
super
whatever you
chats out
think you
loud.
need. I could use a good new pew pew.
Dems are weird people. They all want us to accept all the bullshit with men being women, and yet they say nasty things about hardworking people.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody respects a mental illness. And it seems like these days, being a Democrat is, in fact, a mental illness.
No kidding.
Feller, we done talk about the Epstein files. Unless you drop a super chat, we're not going to go back on it. You should have tuned in earlier. We're not We're not Jen Psaki. We're not going to circle back to it.
If you don't like the country, why don't you get the hell out?
Like, to quote Charlie Kirk again here, that's how you know you are in the greatest country in the world. Because even those who do not even like this country refuses to leave.
Midterms are coming soon, and we're going to win these midterms.
I don't care if you're gay. I could care less. It's the trans I'm worried about. They live in delusion. That's what I have more issues with. Don't get me wrong. I don't condone it. The good book does not condone homosexuality. Last time God gave his opinion on homosexuality, he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. I just don't
All of
care.
us Republicans want those files to be released too, so shut up. Yes, sir. Woke ideology is over. Woke is a joke. Woke is done.
Woke went broke. Woke's a joke. And finally, we got some kind of return to normalcy. I mean, at least now, you know, our advertisers and stuff are able to use halfway attractive people in their ads. Because I'm sorry, ugly people don't sell jeans.
We have 334 trolls in here.
Who you gonna
But
buy
if you
jeans
guys,
off of?
oh,
Who you gonna buy
nah,
jeans
that
off
ain't
of?
black and that ain't trans enough. Once again, like I have pinned in the comments, super chat, any questions, any topics, anything out loud. And plus, if you guys drop a $10 super chat, Hal, I'll do 300 to 400 push-ups right here, right now.
Andrea Rain knows who that is. That's Gorlock the Destroyer.
Literally.
You know, that thing went on a dating
Actually,
show.
Gorlock the Destroyer is actually a man. I forgot about that. Gorlock is trans.
Yes. And did you know that he went on a dating show where the men were blindfolded and
Oh, fuck
just
Christ.
just talking? The dude was down to get with it, and then he says, "Okay, now you can take your blindfold off." Takes it off. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Rubbed his eyes and says, "Oh hell no! Oh fuck no!" and walks off.
Oh, I would have done the same thing.
I would have to. I'd have been pissed. A producer would have got an ass whooping that day. No
Oh, for
doubt about it.
sure.
I'd be like, okay, who's responsible for talking me into being on this show, wasting my time, and then hurting my eyes with that?
Oh, shit. With that exact outfit, just a big belly hanging out. Oh, hell no.
But you know that this is what Democrats love. You know, hey, eyes in the
That should be AOC's next promoter.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I say, give the Democrats what they want. If that's what they want, give it to them.
Why are some demon rats so nasty and evil? These stupid insults are ridiculous. I'm used to it. It just goes one in one ear out the other. I don't even really read them like that. Yeah, she's ugly, but I bet Gorlock got that paper though. You think she got money like that? I mean, he got money like that. I almost misgendered him. It's a him.
No, I'd say he's brokering the Ten Commandments. I'd about guarantee it. Just because you're on TV doesn't mean that you got a bunch of money. And I'd definitely be willing to bet that he's broke.
Someone said she got that Trump build. Dems want us to accept that these wacko people like men that they think they can be women, yet they are nasty things. They say nasty things about good, hardworking Americans just because they're Republicans.
Do y'all find it odd that Joan Rivers told us that Big Mike was Big Mike and just like a month later died?
I didn't know that she's dead.
Yeah, yeah, way back in 2000. I don't know, was it 2007 when Obama was running? Whenever it was when he was first running, Joan Rivers was the first person to say that Big Mike was a dude. You can actually look that up on YouTube.
That was a
Video of her
proven
saying,
fact. I've seen the video before. Bless you. Thank you. Bless you, Eric. Bless you.
"Ah, thank you, thank you."
Hey, thanks, Muff Waggle. That's a weird
If
name. I don't
woke
know what
is
that.
our word, what is your word for it? I think this is funny. This is the Trump curse. Joy Reid got canceled. Stephen Colbert canceled. Howard Stern canceled. Oh, here we go. He's
Oh
knocking on the
man,
doors of
Steven was
you.
pissed.
You know what? He was a no talent. He wasn't even funny.
Yeah, he was talentless.
I mean, let's be honest. Don Lemon is probably funnier than he is, and Don Lemon's gay.
It's my dog's nickname, Muff Waggle. You know what's hilarious about Don Lemon? Not even his purposeful jokes and comments. The funny thing is, he says we need to something about getting rid of white people out of America or something, or we need to get rid of the white man. And then he's over here on the beach kissing a white man.
Yeah, yeah. He likes that white booty.
Yeah, I guess he does.
Check this one out. This
Someone
is a
said the
race
view is
symbol.
just taking a break. The view is just taking a break. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is a racist symbol. The other is the flag.
Andrea is a bot.
Ah, heck. I've had fun, Graham. I just got my text message. I got to get 2 tons of hot rock.
All right,
I'm going
man.
to have
Have a
to hop
great
off
rest of your
here.
day.
I had
Thank
fun,
God
and
it's Friday.
yes, thank goodness. I'm going to go home, probably crash out today. And just for
You
those of
still
you that
gonna
wanted
do
to
a
talk
show
about the
tomorrow?
Epstein file, we
Huh?
talked about it in the beginning. Y'all missed it. Thank you for having me on, Graham, and I
Of
will be talking
course.
to you in the chats. And if Omar's watching, hey, fuck you, Omar, and have a great day.
Omar's always watching. The view is horrible. I agree. Does anyone else have any great comments or questions? We're deporting more illegal immigrants than ever. And this man will help us. Also, Lunchbox said this morning he might actually join ICE. So who knows? We might actually have one of our moderators as part of ICE. Hit that like button, subscribe, drop some super chats. If you have any questions or comments, you can drop some super chats. I'll answer everything. But there's only two genders. We need more deportations for illegal immigrants. Trump has deported 0 legal immigrants, only illegal immigrants. Trump is the best president in most people's lifetimes, in everyone's lifetimes. Hell yeah, join ICE when you can, brother. No, guys, you cannot send food stamps. You can't send EBT cards. You can't send your social security checks. You can't send none of that shit. The only thing that you can send is super chats. You can't change genders. Yeah, that kind of shit is disgusting, Mr. South Korean name. MAGA rules! Dictator! Dictator! List! I'm not gonna get a job. Why would I get a job? I don't want any jobs in my arm. No, thank you. You guys can get a job if you want. Jobs, I'm jobs free. No jab. I got 0 jabs. That's right, Biker Bay. That's right. Why does it scream rage bait? Is it because of the hat? I know, Coco Master. I'm trolling him. I'm trolling him. I'm pure blood. Pure blood here. Does anyone else have any comments, questions, any super chats they got? If not, I'm going to wrap up in probably a minute or two. I 100% believe it, Biker Bay. That's horrible to say, but it does happen. Any super chats? Anything you guys want to drop before I end the stream? If anyone drops a super chat, we can talk about whatever you want for 10, 20 minutes. Or if you want to see me do 300 to 400 push-ups for a $10 super chat, we can do that too. Whatever you guys want to talk about here, discuss, let me know. All super chat questions are read out loud, talked about, and discussed. You want to see me do push-ups, eh? Drop a $10 super chat for 300 to 400 push-ups. Drop a $5 super chat. We'll do, 20 push-ups. $5 for 20 push-ups. For 300 to 400 push-ups, $10. No, I'm here to entertain you guys. I just want to see that you guys really, really care. It's easy to drop a comment. Political troll. Hey, thank you, Ivan. I appreciate you. Entertainment? Question mark. Rage bait. What is enraging you? Is it this hat? My friend, I'll cover it up if it's making you angry. I'm sorry. Just kidding. No, I won't. If it's enraging you, that sounds like a personal problem. Ryan, why not just drop a super chat if you want me to answer your questions? Couple bucks isn't going to kill you. I'll answer every single question if you drop a super chat. Otherwise, why would I answer your question when I get thousands of comments to live stream? I don't have to. Any final super chat questions or comments? Anything you guys want me to read out loud? I'll give you 60 seconds. Do I tug your pug to Christy Norman's dead dog? Who the hell is Christy Norman's dead dog? Is she a senator or something? That's disgusting. Safety narc. And dead dogs, that's also sickening. Why are you talking about dead animals? Are you in a Satanist cult? He's in a Satanist cult. The Democrat cult. The answer is no. That's disgusting. I already said no. That's disgusting. You're in a Satanist cult talking about dead animals. Do you sacrifice goats to Hillary and Kamala? I'm curious. Answer that question. Christy Nome shot a 6-year-old puppy to death. That is horrible. She shot her dog. That's freaking horrible. Horrible people. Horrible. 6 weeks, not 6 years. That was disgusting. Demon rats. Demon rats. All right, guys. Any final real questions? or comments? I hate Christy Nome, but I like J.D. Vance. Some of Trump's administration just got mental issues. Doesn't mean Republican is a bad political stance. Great point, Ivan. Great point. I don't like a lot of people in Trump's administration either. Doesn't mean it's bad. And some people got to put their dogs and their animals to death because if they have a bad sickness or an illness or they're suffering, then it ain't too good. It's sad to say and it's sad to hear, but never said it was bad. The dog was not 6 weeks old. It was probably, I don't know, a couple of years old. But a lot of this disrespect and fake information in here. A lot of fake information in here. I'll read up on the case, but most of you guys are liars. Simple as that. Any final super chat questions or comments? Anything else you guys want to say? Moral lies from the loony lefts. The dog was 14 months old and vicious and unstable. Still, I don't think you should be hurting animals, but that's just my own opinion. Either way, I don't support what everyone does or what everyone says. I don't even support everything Trump says or does. More loony lefts. Any final super chats? I'll give you guys a full minute starting now. If you guys have any super chat questions or comments, you want to see 300 to 400 push-ups, drop a $10 super chat. Or if there's something you want me to read out loud, discuss, you drop a super chat, we can talk for 10, 20, 30 more minutes. Visit an animal shelter and watch what happens. Because Trump was the best for America. No one supports what she did. We don't have to agree on everything. Great point. Any final questions, super chats, anything you guys want to talk about? I'm waiting 30 more seconds and I'm going to call it a quits to the stream. But if someone does drop a super chat, we'll keep going. We can do 300 to 400 push-ups. Just drop a $10 super chat. Big, beautiful bill. No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. So many policies. You just choose to ignore them all. You're here. You're watching me. You can leave anytime. Cry, cry, cry. Cry, Ryan, cry. Bye, guys. Have a great day.